capital project's about making the tricycle come into the 21st century. It's about future-proofing for the next, hopefully, 50 years.
I knew that the auditorium needed updating. It wasn't accessible for wheelchair users. It was kept breaking down and it was really getting outdated. And I knew for the future of the theatre, so that it would survive and to be able to be, you know, a viable theatre in 10 years' time, it needed updating.
It's such a unique project. We started work at the design phase and we've taken it all the way through the funding application stages and now on site with the construction phase. The best moment in any project is when it actually starts on site, when it gets going. We can walk around the site, we can see the building being stripped back, we can see the start of what we're going to produce.
We're designing the auditorium, that's the heart of the Tricycle Theatre. It's the bit that really has to work. We've been working on the project for 5 years already, and it's been wonderful to journey with Chapman Waterworth collaborating on this amazing auditorium.
I've been getting so excited about watching the builders in the building and them tearing it down and seeing how it's changing. To watch something happen and watch something gradually happen, that's been genuinely really exciting.
It's been great so far working with the theatre, likes of Charcoal Blue, Chapman Waterworth. Got a lot of consultant backup and support for this project, so it's quite lucky. This has got a little bit of a twist to it with it being a commercial kind of project in itself, but it's got the twist of being community feel, so it's quite dependent on key to this area.
This project is a bit different because it's a community place. You can notice changes every day. It's something way different when it's finished. I'll get my wife and definitely will come to see it.
One of the key milestones of the project is actually getting the structure complete, getting the extension of the party wall up to where it needs to be in the right level so we can get the roof on, get watertight, and then we can proceed obviously working through the fit out then. The sooner we get that done, the sooner we can get a jump on the fit out.
The skeleton is still the same, so that experience you have of the long stroll up from the street, it's going to be through a very different environment, but it's still very familiar, and the entrance into the auditorium is still exactly as the audience are accustomed to, but the moment you walk through that door, the auditorium is brand new.
The most important thing about my role in the project is making sure that we were getting the Tricycle, the theatre they wanted for the project, and making sure that we also kept the spirit of the Tricycle alive. The model box itself is sort of one of the last stages of the design process and allows us to get the 2D drawings and 3D graphical computer representations into a form that allows us to get more people excited about the scheme and understanding the project in a three-dimensional form.
Stripping out the auditorium and seeing the Foresters Hall back to its bare skin is absolutely great. It's an enormous space.
In taking out the scaffolding frame of the old auditorium, we've revealed a building in the Foresters Hall that has been largely ignored and lost. So I think the big surprise for people coming into the auditorium is just going to be the space feels completely different. It's going to startle people.
There is a lot of really good people working on this project who are really putting their all and their expertise and their knowledge into it.
All the professionals on the project have been extraordinary. They've come with us on the journey and they've absolutely been fully supportive.
All their support has meant that we are here today in the middle of this capital project, and we've just got the last remainder to do, which people can still help us with, and we'd be really grateful for that last bit of support to get us to the finishing line. But thank you to everyone already who has supported us.